George Jones and Waylon Jennings might have the most unhinged friendship in country music history. So Waylon's favorite country singer of all time was the possum himself, George Jones. And somehow, they were actually really close friends, which is insane because both of them were absolute menaces. Waylon tells this story in his autobiography about the night George showed up at his house completely hammered and in full meltdown mode, breaking things, yelling, just fully spiraling. At one point, Waylon's wife is literally throwing stuff at George, trying to get him to calm down. Waylon finally gets him settled and thinks maybe a glass of whiskey will knock him out. Nope, worst idea possible. It gives George a second wind. He grabs a picture frame and throws it straight at Waylon's head. Waylon barely dodges it. They start wrestling. George kicks Waylon between the legs. Waylon's guitar player jumps in to help and breaks his thumb. Eventually, Waylon pins George down and literally ties him up so he can't move. And while he's tied up, George calls Waylon a Conway Twitty act and an SOB. And Waylon's like, "You come into my house, punch me, kick me, break my guitar player's thumb, and that's the insult you land on?" Waylon said he felt awful because in his mind, George Jones was the greatest country singer who ever lived, and he had him tied up in his living room. And somehow, they stayed friends for the rest of their lives. Tell me who you think the greatest country singer of all time is. And follow if you love chaotic country music stories.